welcome back to the DHP, everyone, the Down Home Podcast. Once again, we have Pfister Farms. Today's episode is going to be about YouTube. Who's starting?
You.
Okay. So everyone knows how I started YouTube. It was just after watching guys like DJ Go Ham and Squad, Clutch Simulations, all that kind of stuff. It basically started out with Farming Simulator and looking back at my channel now, maybe if I can get there. Okay, so my first video was an introduction. We started out with what it was, because FS15 was what I had at the time. We didn't have the laptop. The Xbox was not working at the time. So it was just all kinds of FS15 stuff. Then we started doing 19 on the Xbox. And after watching DJ Go Ham's Farm Sim News, I started FSN. So FSN is basically Farm Sim News, except worse. It's not great, but what we did basically was talk about news. It was pretty simple. We just hit 200 views on one of the FSNs, so one on the laptop. So then we got the laptop and things started to get serious for Farming Simulator, and we had 60-ish videos just from that, and we did stuff like the Indiana roleplay. And then my first live stream, that actually worked. I tried to live stream about 18 times. Every time was a massive failure. I didn't know what I was doing. To be fair, I still don't know what I'm doing, but the only live we got was Iowa Corn Harvest. And that has 18 views, I think. But it was good. And then I tried to, if you remember, tried to live stream the X9.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so at the end, I said, instead of save stream, I hit continue later, and it just deleted it. Thanks, Streamlabs. That was fun. So I made a makeup video on that. It was worse than the stream. The stream was a lot better, but I was actually going to try to stream some this weekend on a new farm I built on Farms of Madison County, I think, because that one has, I figured out how to use GPS, and that was a lot of fun. Anyhow, it was, when was it? It was 2 weeks ago, yeah. It was the first video on the real farm, and it feels like a lot longer than 2 weeks, but yeah. And then from there, the real farming stuff just took off. Oh, and then like a week and a half ago, Iron Horse Modding. I have 2 channels, actually. That one, it's going well. The earthquake transfer is going well. Slow but well. My current map, the one I was going to do before trying to make your guys' farm, my current map does not work because I deleted the shop and can't get it back. Ergo, I can't have any vehicles. So basically screwed that one up. I don't know I'm just going to remember to keep the shop at it next time. And then it was a whole lot of farming stuff. And then I started talking to you, and we did the first Down Home podcast. And this one will be the third as soon as I edit it down. And then Agri 101, because I watched Clark Farms explain something. I was like, hey, I should probably explain some things so people know more or less what's being talked about. And then you sent me the couple of time-lapse videos. I got the other, 4 of them. I'm going to try to spread them out just in case I don't have time to make videos. So I think that's about it for me.
Yeah, so what started me was, I don't know, when I was 8 or 9, I found this YouTube channel called How Farms Work. And
that's a good one.
I found it, and then for a couple years I watched it, and then I always wondered if I could do it. So one day I thought, you know what, we're going to sign into YouTube and we're going to make our first video. And then we made another, and then we found the editor, and then it just kept snowballing into what it kind of is now, all from watching him with what he does and all that, and I still watch him. I watch a couple others too, but that's the one that really inspired me to do it. Also a really good one to check out would be, it's really near us, Ed Goslin. It's spelled really weird, like Gosslyn, but he got me a couple subs, but it really started to hit me when I started explaining in one of my videos about how corn grew. And the first comment I got was something like, not very many explain how this works. And that's what really started it for me. It was like one of my third or fourth videos.
I kind of realized that was what people, like, because when I started doing Agri 101, so subscribers are like one every 3 weeks up until I did the first podcast with you, and then Agri 101, we've had a subscriber a day since then. So I think people like to see how things work, so I try to explain some of that. Half the time I forget because I'm like, oh, well, this is common sense to me. It's not to very many other people. And that's what I'm bad about. Yeah.
Not very many people live on farms anymore. It's getting less and less common for people to live on farms and know where their food actually comes from. Like some people think bread just comes from the grocery store. Bread actually comes from wheat.
And chocolate milk comes from brown cows. I've heard it all. It's sad, actually, is what it is. It's not really funny. It kind of is, but at the same time, it's more sad than funny. Then we don't have do we have a debate topic for this podcast? This episode?
Who's the best farming YouTuber?
Oh, here we go. So I'm going to tell you who I watch, and I'll have to go to my subscriptions almost to do this. I watch The Millennial Farmer. Whoops, I clicked something. I watch you. I watch Welker Farms. I watch a couple other guys, but those are the only three I'm subscribed to.
Well, let's see.
I like The Millennial Farmer, just for what he does and the machinery he has and the way he does everything. But then Welker Farms has great cinematography. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just before this, I actually watched a video that he just posted, like, recently. And it was actually pretty good.
The trailer?
It was yeah.
I haven't looked at it yet. I'll get to it at some point.
Yeah, but my favorite one, it's got to be How Farms Work. And then coming in second is Cole the Corn Star.
Oh, yeah, I watch Cole the Corn Star, and I watch How Farms Work, too.
And then OLF.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys out there doing it. I do not know OLF. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. He's been doing it, actually, for like 12 years or something.
The One Lonely Farmer?
Yep.
Oh, it looks good. It just looks like farming. But I was trying to phase out of it a little bit because FS videos are so hard to edit. I don't like it. Well, laps. Yours aren't quite as bad, but like just regular videos, the Let's Plays and stuff, those take forever to edit.
Yeah, they do.
And then I realized, like, with the real farm, trying to keep people's faces and just people in general, names, and all that kind of stuff out of it was even harder, so.
Yeah, with mine, it's more people leaving me alone and letting me do stuff by myself, and, well, I really don't have people helping me all the time, so it's really not a problem for me.
Well, I am the help, so.
But then again, my cousin, we're going to go on a trip to the Kinsey plant or Kinsey Manufacturing this spring, and my cousin wanted to go. So.
I've wanted to go there so bad.
Yeah, I think so we get taken somewhere every year. We got to pick a place, but this year we picked the Case IH thing in Racine, Wisconsin, but it's closed now, so we choose the Kinsey thing that was open.
Yeah. Yep. And, I mean, all that stuff is just... What amazes me, this is way off topic, but what amazes me about farm machinery is all the little parts, how everything works together, and how nothing falls out of time, often.
Well, everybody, thanks again for watching. I'm sorry we didn't properly end that, but the phone call quit. So, hopefully you enjoyed. Be sure to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Go check out Pfister Farms. This has been the Down Home Podcast.